Well, welcome. Thank you for joining. My name is Anju. Please inform them now to join and watch this TV show. I just want to encourage, if at all you're in between the age range of 9 to 17, please kindly join the live broadcast and bring your children to the live show, as we get to have different kids with different skills and talents to explore and also express themselves right here online. So I just want you to gather up your kids, to gather up children between that age range of 9 to 17 to come here and express them. So we've got so many different skills, but I won't mention those skills right now. I just want everybody to also call, if at all you know that your child has a skill or talent, to call the numbers that are scrolling on the screen. TV. So right about now, let's just take a quick time. Camnet TV brings to you an exciting kid show called My Creation. Join me, Sarah Chandamanga, as I get to interact with kids with special skills and talents between the age range of 9 to 17. This show will come to you every Saturday at 13.
On National Matters, join Pastor Moses Chiluba with his guests.
And the people that have got the passion and desire always be rushing for investors.
Invite others to participate through phoning, on Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp and text messages. Make a date with us. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ have come. You lift one hand and I'll lift the other hand, because our man of God in a surrendered position is more dangerous than an entire army. In the name of the Lord Jesus, today God will remove every form of iniquity, every ounce of iniquity that has been around you. Then I said, behold, I have come to do your will, O God, to fulfill what is written of me. So that I can understand that when Mary is in that crowd, part of her is crying for them to choose Jesus over Barabbas. But she doesn't understand the mystery of redemption. That Jesus did not come to the world to die a normal death, because a normal death does not do anything for you and I. Your great and mighty power, the heavens declare. Your great and mighty power, you're greater than the greatest, you're mightier than the mightiest, you're stronger than the strongest, better than the best.
And welcome back with different skills, with different talents. We have so many skills and talents in children that we all say, wow, this child at this tender age, he or she is doing this. So it's something so exciting to see a child, like a 9-year-old maybe baking, a 10-year-old sewing, designing, something like that. So this show will bring to you so many different kids. If at all you have the same kids with skills and talent, special skills and talent, the numbers are on the screen. You can just kindly call us, or you can drop a message on the number that is on the screen concerning messages. And on Facebook, you can drop a comment. And if at all you have an idea to say, okay, my neighbor does this, or my friend's younger sister, maybe my friend's daughter does this, you can just kindly come through and drop out their names, their details, their location, and their age, so that we can be in touch with them. So many of you, like I said, you are questioning, so what are the skills, what are the talents? Okay, don't worry, I got your back. So we have so many skills. Let's say, for instance, a child is skilled in baking. A child bakes a cake at the age of 10, at the age of 17, at the age of 15. You can bring those kids right here on the My Creation Kids Show. That's why the Camnet TV decided to bring this show, and it's so exciting for it to be the first. I believe that we are going to do better things in children between that same age range. So let's take a look at certain things or certain talents and certain skills in children. For instance, I mentioned earlier baking. We have that falls under baking. So if at all you know somebody who does that special skill or special talent, you can just kindly drop their names, the contact as well. Don't forget the contact. You can also send the location where you are watching us from, or where your child is located as at now. So our first skill, we've mentioned baking. The other skill is sports. We all know that so many kids love sports. A lot of kids do soccer, basketball, netball, all sort of sports. There are so many sports that you can locate in a child. So if at all you know somebody, or you know a child who is skilled, talented in sports, you can just kindly drop their details. We also have the playing of music instruments. So I know somebody who knows how to play guitar. Bam, bam, bam. You can bring them here and let them express themselves. And also a piano. We've got so many musical instruments. You can just kindly drop their comments. And it's so exciting. I didn't mention earlier that we have coaches who are going to come in and educate us more on the skills. So don't worry, we got your back. We have your back. So let's take a look at the other skill or talent, which is acting. We have so many young actors here in Zambia. It's just that so many times we more like step on our children. But my creation comes to you with an exciting educational show, which will provide children to have an opportunity to do acting, to express themselves. You know, we've noticed in so many other countries whereby we can see a child at a very young age, he or she does act. Here in Zambia, it's rare. Kind of rare. You know what I'm talking about. But I just want to encourage all parents, guardians, if at all you're having a child who does something different, something that concerns acting, baking, sports, you can just kind of drop their names and their contacts and also location. We also have art. So many kids do art. I believe so. In schools, churches, in these other places. Okay, so if at all you know that your kid does art and everything, drop the comment on Facebook, send a message, or you can call us. You can call us on here. Okay, we also have gardening, farmers to be. You have kids between the age range of 9 to 17 who know or who've got an idea concerning gardening. You can bring them. We will be going wherever the garden is. We're going to create a garden right here, or we'll create something that they can express themselves on. So if you have a child who does gardening, art, like I mentioned earlier, just comment, hurry up, comment. Okay, the other skill is taking of photos. Somebody who is photogenic, somebody who loves photos. So if at all you know that your child, your sister, any kid has that skill or talent in taking pictures, you know, we have kids who know how to pose. When they pose, they can be maybe, let's see, they can appear maybe on maybe some fashion design magazines. Yeah, we can also advertise on their behalf. Maybe if a child is so photogenic, we can try to organize something beautiful for them that they can be advertising clothes, maybe. You know, these fancy boutiques. Yeah, so that's the thing. So, and the other one, if you have young comedians, we want to be laughing. We want to have young comedians. So far, I've only noticed elders are the comedians here in Zambia. But let's take a look at Emanuela. Everybody knows Emanuela, the Nigerian young comedian. We all have watched Emanuela before. When she cracks a joke here, we all laugh. So we want all those kids who are skilled in comedy, who are talented in comedy, so that we can all be laughing and giving them a platform, or giving them an opportunity to express themselves. You don't know who can remove you out of that state. Okay, I don't want to use the word poverty, but that state. Yeah, so let's always try or learn to develop a skill in a child, because we don't know who will help the family, in the near future. So let's take a look at the other skill, which is the public speakers. Okay, we have so many young kids who are public speakers. So if at all you have a child in your house, in your home, you have a sister somewhere, you have let me say somebody you know who is a public speaker, please bring them here. Bring them here so that I can host them and we can have an interaction. From there we can see what we can pick. So we also have fashion designers, those who do fashion. We have kids who are good at sewing, knitting, doing any fashion, like putting clothes together. Please, I want those kids. Oh, bring them so that we can have fun and so that we can also educate others. You know, if at all you find a kid at the age of 10, maybe she's sewing or he's sewing, he's a fashion designer, you be encouraged. Oh, as old as I am, I don't even know how to sew a button on my shirt. So embarrassing. Okay, so the other one is writing poetry. We've got so many writers, young writers. We're looking at the young ones between the age of 9 to 17. So if we have those ones, I don't know where you're coming from, anywhere, yeah, we are tackling anywhere. Please, baleteni, so that we can express what we have. So that we can also do poetry. I don't know, maybe we can do one of the poetries in front of the president. Okay. So we also have storytellers. You know, there are some kids who know how to tell stories. They know how to narrate everything, and you can even tell to say, okay, this story, it sounds real, but it's just a story. Okay, story, yeah, a story is okay. But if at all you know a child who is a storyteller, who knows how to tell stories, reading stories in the book and everything, please bring them, for we want to hear them out. Good. And we have traditional art. We want to be dancing, Traditional arts, this involves maybe those kids who make bracelets, who make the beads, okay, who make something using beads or anything traditional, who make those small things. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, just something traditional, for we want to learn. We want to also encourage others, to educate others. You know, Zambia is a beautiful country, so we want to beautify the country by expressing ourselves as young ones to do something different in the community. Okay, we also have the young authors. If at all you know how to write a book. You know how to write a book. Please do not hesitate. Call us or drop a comment on Facebook or send us a message, your name, your age, your location, so that we can take a look at it. We also have dancers. Interesting. We have dancers. I haven't mentioned singers, those type of skills, talents. We want them right here on My Creation Kids Show. That's why we've come up with this kids show, in order for kids to express themselves, to explore in so many skills and talents. So if at all you know that my younger sister or anybody knows how to sing, please bring them. We want them to come and sing. We want them to come and express themselves. We want them to do also many things right here, on our show. So I've mentioned the authors as well. We have young writers. Yeah, if at all you know, your younger brother or anybody knows how to write a book, or a book or a novel, anything, a story, anything, please bring them. Bring them. We want them. We want to host them one day. Yes. And also, I forgot to mention, if we have young pastors, you know, I was so excited to see a young child. I think he was in between the age of 11 to 12. Yeah, he was preaching the gospel. As we all know, Zambia is a Christian nation, so we believe in the word of God. So we have young pastors who can come here and lift up their shoulders. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what is your talent? What is your skill? I want you to pass this information to all young kids between the age range of 9 to 17. What is your talent? What is your skill? We want those skills right here so that you can express yourself. All the skills, all the talents, everything is free. We're not charging. If at all you want to come here, stand as a public speaker, we shall stand together and we shall express ourselves. Okay, and if at all you want to do art, those who know how to draw, how to, I also want to learn how to draw and everything. We also have young ones like between that age range who know how to drive. I think that one we should also include it, good drivers. Whereby you're going to drive me around town and everything, yeah, and we'll play the clips right here on our live show. So parents, guardians, wherever you are, I just want you to make the kids, but then so that they can understand, tell them to understand, to say this show is an opportunity for them to express themselves. We have so many skills, some of them I haven't mentioned, but as long as you know you do something different, please contact us, or you can drop a message, or you can drop a comment on Facebook. As you can see, the lines are on the screen. So to those who want to call us, you can call us right away, or those who want to send messages, you can send your messages and we'll read them out, or you can comment on Facebook and we'll read the comments out. So it's so exciting to say right about now, we're just going to take a quick short break and we'll be back with somebody who is going to come and educate us more on the importance of skill development so that parents can be allowing their children or their kids to come and express themselves. Yes, so it's very important, just kind of asking if at all you can pass this information on to your neighbors, to anybody, who is doing something special in the community, who is doing something different in the community, who is doing something unique in the community. And I forgot, I mentioned the gardening. Those who do gardening, it might be, how to make also manure out of what we have in the surrounding, yeah, So if at all you have such special skill, please contact us, or you can drop your comment in the comment section on Facebook, or you can send us a message. So right about now, let's just take a quick break and we'll be back with our coach.
On National Matters, join Pastor Moses Chiluba with his guest.
And the people that have got the passion and desire are equipped with something. They shouldn't be doing mining like Valeri Makandolo. Those people have got the capacity to turn around our economy. These same people that we look down on. We don't have to always be rushing for investors.
Invite others to participate through phoning on Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp, and text messages. Make a dent with us. Camnet TV, not just another channel.
Salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ have come. You lift one hand and I'll lift the other hand, because our man of God in a surrendered position is more dangerous than an entire army. In the name of the Lord Jesus, today God will remove every form of iniquity, every ounce of iniquity that has been around you. Then I said, behold, I have come to do your will, O God, to fulfill what is written of me. So that I can understand that when Mary is in that crowd, part of her is crying for them to choose Jesus over Barabbas. But she doesn't understand the mystery of redemption. That Jesus did not come to the world to die a normal death, because a normal death does not do anything for you and I. Your great and mighty power, the heavens declare. Your great and mighty power, you're greater than the greatest, you're mightier than the mightiest, you're stronger than the strongest, better than the best.
Water is life. Each drop counts and each must be cherished. Our tried and tested product meets all international standards. With our smart drip technology, we aim to deliver precision irrigation designed to reduce blockage and wastage, ensuring a high yield. Renglow, your smart irrigation partner.
It's time! Camnet TV brings to you an exciting kids show called My Creation. Join me, Sarah Chandamagazagia, to interact with kids with special skills and talents between the age range of 9 to 17. This show will come to you every Saturday at 13:30 on Camnet TV, not just another channel. Well, welcome, Mwaiseni, Mwayai, Vonse languages. Okay, I have to learn more languages. Well, welcome back to that short break that we had. In the studio, I'm joined by our coach. As you can see, our beautiful coach. I believe she's going to tell us more on the skills and talents of the kids. Just kindly, if at all you're watching on Facebook, you can drop your comment. If at all you are watching us on TV, you can also call us or drop a message. If at all you have kids between that age range of 9 to 17 with skills and talents. So joined by me here, she's a beautiful lady. I think she's going to introduce herself. She's a coach, a life coach, and she's in the best position to introduce herself. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so delighted to be here. Yeah, I'm so happy. I love kids. I love spending so much time with kids. They give me that energy, they give me that vibe, and they also give me that purpose. Wow. Yeah, because we're all coming from that stage when we were kids, and then it's up to where we are.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like a process of growth.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So she's joined, she's here with me, so I believe she's going to tell us more on the importance of what is skill, what is what. So what is skill in your own understanding, or in the... Okay, what is just skill?
All right, I think before I can even start explaining or answering your question, my name is Coach Teresa. Yeah. Yes, I am a skills and abilities trainer and the founder of Teresa Heart Foundation. So initially, Teresa Heart Foundation, we teach skills and abilities to girls in communities and to young ladies in the communities. Oh, yes. So we have centers in Mississippi Compound, and we are also in John Lake, and then now we have even started a U.S. Embassy supported program that deals with young ladies who are in career, who are in entrepreneurship. So we are definitely a skills and abilities NGO.
Wow, lovely. Yes. You have the right person in the studio. Yes.
Yeah, so a skill, for simpler explanations, for somebody who I can say is a lay person, I can just say a skill is something that is learned through knowledge. Yeah. Learning, for instance, I can give an example of one of the skills that we teach, jewelry making. Okay, yeah. We teach doormat making, plaiting of hair. So these are skills that somebody is able to do after they learn. Yes. So there's the process of learning how to do something. That's when you are able now to have a finished product. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. So in short, that's just what a skill is.
Oh, learned. She's explained it so well. I believe parents, you are watching, so just kindly call your children. Call them, gather them, and let them watch this live broadcast that we have. So how can one, in fact, discover their skill?
Okay, I remember when I was a child, I'm somebody who's adventurous, so I love doing so many things. So in short, you're able to discover a skill through trying. Exactly. You try to make jewelry, you try to do art, so there's interest. Number one, you need to have the passion for the thing that you want to try. Yes. Yes, I have passion in jewelry, definitely, because well, we are all ladies, so it's in our nature to do that. Yes, so I loved art because I love fashion. So art helped me to start, I can say, a skill of fashion designing. Yeah, but I'm still there. I'm still getting that process.
Definitely.
Definitely. So that's how you develop, or I can say discover what you'd want to do, is through trying different things, trying things that you love, things that you have seen others are doing. There are some things like deco, because I'm an events planner. So I didn't know that I could do deco until I tried it. I tried it from church. Yeah, that's where I started from. I started making, little flowers. People judge it. Sometimes they weigh you down, but you keep going because I found it interesting. Yeah, so you develop by trying different things, and the interest comes and the passion.
Yes, definitely. You mentioned something concerning some people maybe bringing you down and everything. So what should be done in order for you to develop that skill? Because we have negative people, or let me not sound impolite, but we have parents who discourage their children to say, don't do this. Like
exactly.
Maybe when it comes to dancing, don't dance, don't. Okay, there are certain dances that we advise, yeah. But I know, right? Yeah. But we kids are mostly discouraged. So what should be done for a kid to develop that skill in them?
Yeah, I
without any negative impact.
Yeah, because there's one case that we had in John Leng where she wanted to do designing, but the father was saying, no, you know what, I want you to be a doctor, so you don't have to even try out these things because they are not going to take you anywhere.
Yeah.
So number one, you find that the culture in which we are in, or the environment, or the way our parents lived, they lived in that where you have to do something that's going to earn you a living.
Yeah.
So skills is something that I can say has been downgraded because of the way it was. Because you only had to be either in a white collar job for you to earn a living. It's only now that you can say the third world country is being exposed that when you have a skill, you are able to make it in life.
Exactly.
So I think our parents out there need to change their belief system, because once you change that belief system that they had and embrace the new beliefs that are there, because now everything is advancing, you can literally just make it with anything.
Yes, with anything.
With anything.
You hear
even just doing graphics, you can just make a company. So we need to move from the old way of doing things and the things that worked at that point, because at that time skills were not something that would earn you like maybe safety for your family, but now it is.
It is, yes.
Yes, so my advice would be for parents, is where now you have to see life in the way that it is at now than when you were younger, and the things that you were exposed to. Exactly.
Okay. So what are some of the examples? Earlier on, I listed some of the skills that we want maybe to see in the kids that who we're going to host here. So what are some of the special examples that you can maybe advise or maybe list down in order for the viewers to understand? Maybe from you they will understand better.
Okay, initially there's baking.
Yes.
Right now, the cake, I can say food industry, you can never go wrong with that industry because every day, literally every day, not just weekends, every day there's something happening somewhere. So imagine your child is skilled in baking. Initially, they make more money than somebody who is even in a white-collar job.
True.
Exactly. And probably even the one that's just going to be making cakes for a particular wedding, they're still, if they have to do it consecutively for 4 weeks, they're really going to beat the one who's every day, you have to go for work, you go in a bus, you go away. But that person will just work over the weekend.
But let's talk about maybe baking. We have young ones maybe who know how to bake and everything. Maybe if at all the same kid knows how to bake a perfect cake, but they are discouraged by the community or by people to say, no, cake wedding. So what can you say to those people who do that or who say negative things concerning kids? Because we're looking at the age range of 9 to 17, and we want them to develop that skill in order for them to survive, maybe
later. And even now, initially success has no age.
Yes, true.
If you look around this, there are people that can succeed even as early as 14, depending on how skilled they are in the particular act. So what I can say, being a coach, I'm also a neurolinguistic programming practitioner, so where we deal with mental transformation, self-awareness, career enhancement. You know, when you meet such a person, you need first of all to understand that negativity is the way that they portray themselves as. It's not really about the person, the other person who's doing something or trying to make a living. It's about the way either life has played on them, so they take that energy and try to put it on somebody else whom they have seen might do what the world or themselves brought themselves down in.
Okay.
Yeah, so they need help. They literally just need help in the way that they interpret the world from inside of them.
Okay, definitely. Okay, so we are looking at the skills and talents, right?
Definitely.
So what is a talent? What is a talent? I know some kid is questioning him or herself what is a talent? So I think she's going to explain more on what a talent is. What is a talent?
Okay, so a talent is something that I can say you're born with. Let's say singing.
Yeah.
There are people that are born singers.
Yes.
They don't have to do any vocals.
Yeah.
They just open their mouth
and see. Okay,
and sing their heart out.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that is a talent. Something that comes easy to you. Something that you can do without overthinking.
Yes.
Something that's just natural to you. So it's something that it's inherently in yourself.
Okay.
Yes, that's what a talent is.
Okay, what's the difference between a talent and a skill?
A skill is something that can be learned.
Okay.
So you don't really need to be born with it.
Okay.
You can learn it through practice and practice and practice. Okay. You learn it. But a talent, you can't learn it.
Yes.
It's inborn.
Okay.
So even a skilled and a talented person, there can be a difference, but sometimes it can still be, they can still play in the same game, and they can still succeed.
Exactly.
Yes, so it just depends. Do you know that even somebody who's skilled can initially beat somebody who's talented?
True.
Because practice, practice, practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice does make perfect.
You know what? I remember one thing. I loved singing. I
Are you not a musician? Yeah, I want to hear it.
I'm a singer. I'm not really a singer, but I know how to sing.
Yes.
It's just that some vocals at the moment, you know. But the time I was young, I was a school, is it choir leader? Yes. Yes. So there were some certain competitions that I passed. Yes. Then they gave me a certificate. I went to pass it over. I gave it to Dad. Dad, I've won the best music art something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was like, okay, Daddy, I love you, but okay, he was like,
yes,
music will never take you anywhere. But parents, please let your children express themselves.
Exactly.
Yes. So what's the importance of skill and talent development?
Well, the importance of skill and talent development comes in purpose. Because initially you find your purpose through the things that you love to do, things that come easy to you, because that's what make you who you are.
Exactly.
So if you kill that part of a person and then just put some programmed, life that they have to live, or from a parent's, I can say, perspective, so that means that child is living your life, your interpretation of the world, and your meaning that you give to the world. So you're not leaving that person to find their purpose, because it's through talent, it's through skills, it's through trying so many different things that you find that so many great people have actually achieved greatness, because they were given that window to discover themselves through the things that they love. Exactly. Yeah.
So what are some of the benefits? What are they going to benefit? Yeah, that's one of the importance of this show. So she's going to explain it more. What are the benefits of skill and talent development?
Yes. Like I stated earlier, one of the benefits of skill and development and talent development is that a person is able, number one, to survive in this world no matter what happens.
Yes.
Okay? Let me give you an example of myself. Okay? Here I am. I am a business administrator, fully qualified. I did marketing, did so many other things. But here I am.
Yes.
I'm in events. How does all that have to be? You see? So there's a part that somebody can work, especially business administration and marketing has given me the ability to speak to clients. But hello, there were no jobs.
Yes.
There were literally no jobs. So I had to use what? My talent. My skill that I learned, of making flowers, doing balloons, doing all this to make a living, but supported by the education that I received. So life has no definite or straight path. So if I am a parent, I would really feel safe if my child had the education and had the skill and talent developed in them so that they can have choices.
Oh, yes.
If there's nothing in employment, they can create their own employment.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So this is one of, I can say, the biggest thing is that your child gets to have choice in life, because you might not be there throughout, but the talent can help them even to pay for their school.
Yes.
Definitely.
Quite interesting. Are we loving this?
I hope they're not killing me, the parents. They're looking like,
I believe right after hearing out your voice and all the... Please, parents, come on, bring your children here. Let them express themselves and let them develop something. You know, it's very important. I like what the whites do. When a child is still in that age, like maybe 3 years, 4 years, you find a child at a tender age or young age, a child knows how to, let me say for instance, how to write a book.
Exactly.
A child knows how to do baking because they feel peace. Children feel peace, happiness through that same thing.
Definitely.
So parents, wherever you're watching us from, please encourage your children to develop something.
Exactly.
Even if it's sewing,
Yeah.
Sewing, you give them a needle. Food,
Yes, you know, I used to picola, Yes, my mom taught me how to picola. So it would give me a sense of peace and self-awareness. You know, like when you're in that space of yourself. Yeah, like the world is everywhere out, and I'm doing something that's productive. I'm not watching porn.
Yes.
So it also limits a child from finding an alternative to keep themselves busy.
Exactly. True.
Yeah. So they'll find the alternative, and what's the alternative now? There's internet.
Yeah.
AI is coming.
You can use
so many things that they go to YouTube, they start scrolling and checking for something that will entertain them.
Oh yes, definitely. Anyway, this is so educational. You know, I believe parents out there, they've understood, and you have to advise your children to come and express themselves right here at My Creation Kids Show, and always emphasize them to also develop something as they are growing.
Definitely.
Yeah. Even if a child is 18 years old, 20, advise them, if at all they are still under your hands, advise them to develop a skill. Anyway, it has been an awesome time. It's me, Sarah, and I'm here with
Teresa.
She's a life coach. So you can also maybe search her on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Yeah, you can follow her.
Coach Teresa, T-E, not T-H. Many people make that mistake because for me it's T-E-R-E-S-A or Teresa Heart Foundation. You're able to find us. Or if you're like young lady, you can go to Young Women Lead. You just find it's a US supported program. So you'll be able to see the things that are going on, so many exciting profiles that are being put there.
Exactly.
So you're able to check on them.
Okay, it has been so exciting. Please do that. Don't worry, your children are in safe hands. Anyway, we've come to the end of the show. Just join us back on Saturday. We'll be live again the same time right here at Camnet TV, not just another channel. It's a good day for us.